Good day everyone, I am Macy Grace B. Faramiran, a second-year nursing student from FINMA University of Iloilo. And for today's video, I'm going to perform the Leopold's maneuver. So the Leopold's maneuver consists of an abdominal examination divided into 4 steps of palpation of the gravid uterus and fetus. So the first maneuver is also known as the fundal grip. Uterine fundus is palpated to determine which fetal part occupies the fundus. The second maneuver is also known as the umbilical grip. Palpation of perumbilical areas or the sides of the uterus. It is to determine which side is the fetal back. The third maneuver is also known as the pollex grip. Suprapubic palpation using thumb and fingers just above the symphysis pubis. It is to determine the fetal presentation and station. The fourth maneuver is also known as the pelvic grip. Palpation of the bilateral lower quadrants to determine engagement of the fetal presenting part and the degree of flexion if the presenting part is cephalic or head. So, let's start with the procedure. So first, I'm going to greet the patient and introduce myself and explain the procedure. So, good day, Miss Anna. I am Macy and I'm going to be your nurse for today. So, I'm going to perform the Leopold's maneuver. It is to determine the baby size, the parts, and the presentation and the position of your baby. So, is it okay for you, ma'am? Okay, so let's start. So, next, I'm going to wash my hands for the prevent of the transfer of the microorganism. So instead of washing my hands, I'm going to sanitize it only. Okay, so next I'm going to take the vital signs first. So I'm going to take first the temperature, followed by the heart rate and the respiration, and lastly the blood pressure. So first, I'm going to take the temperature. So, I'm going to sanitize it. Okay, so mom, I'm going to measure your temperature. Okay, so I'm going to sanitize it again. I'm going to record it. Next, I'm going to measure the heart rate and the respiration. Okay, so next I'm going to measure the blood pressure. Okay. So after taking the vital signs, I will help the client to lie down in a supine position and instruct her to slightly flex her knees. So ma'am, I'm going to take you in a supine position and you have to flex your knees. So next, I will palpate the client's abdomen with warm hands. Next, I'm going to measure the fetal length by measuring from symphysis pubis up to the fundus. So I'm going to measure it by using a tape measure, and it must be in a centimeter. So I'm going to measure it from the fundus up to the pubic area. So, okay, that's it. Next, I'm going to start with the first maneuver. It is the fundal grip. So, I will be at the side of my client and lay my two hands above the abdomen of my patient just below her xiphoid process. And I will gently move my hands downward and palpate the fundus with the tips of my fingertips of my both hands to define the fetal parts present. If it is hard round mass, it is palpated, it is the head. So if it is soft, irregular, and not movable, then it is the buttocks. So I'm going to do it like this. Okay, so next, I'm going to do the second maneuver. It is the umbilical grip. So I will transfer one hand of my left side of the abdomen and the other hand on the right side of my patient's abdomen. So with my right hand, I will apply gentle pressure on the abdomen so that the uterus is more superficial to my other hand, and my left hand will move in circular motion, palpating for the mass present, and I will do the same procedure on the other side of the abdomen to confirm the findings. So I'm going to do it like this. So we'll apply pressure in my left hand, and my right hand will do the circulating motion. So it will go this way. Okay, so I'm going to do with the other side. Okay, so the third maneuver is the pollex grip. So I will spread my thumb and the forefingers of my one hand and place them just above the symphysis pubis and bring my fingers together. So I'm going to do it like this. So it is to determine if the baby's side is engaged or not. Okay. So the last maneuver is the pelvic grip. So I will face the patient's feet and place my both hands on the two sides of the mother's lower abdomen and above the linguinal ligaments to determine the fetal attitude or degree, sliding the hands toward the symphysis pubis. So I'm going to do it like this. So I'm going to slide it. Okay. So after the procedure, I will assist my client to a comfortable position. Next, I will wash my hands to prevent the transfer of microorganisms. So instead, I'm going to sanitize it only. Then, I will document the procedure to provide accurate data in the care of the client. Okay, so that's it for the Leopold's maneuver. Thank you!